Sometimes I believe that as humans, we try to isolate ourselves, from each other. I'm only a dancer, I'm only yogi, I'm only this, I'm only that. But it all comes down to, it's the same movement. It's just a different intention. So when I was younger, I started dancing. I did a couple of different sports, and then I moved to Chicago, and that's when I started to dance in a university for 4 years. The way that I thought about dance when I was younger drastically changed. Before it was more about the show and about jazz hands and all that, and now after Columbia, everything was more about the history behind dancing and the history behind my body. So then I started to practice yoga on a 1-year program, and I realized that dance and yoga were exactly the same. So when I was a dancer, when I started to dance, people thought, oh, Andrea, she's a dancer. Oh, she's a dancer, she's a ballerina, she's this and that. And then when I started to do yoga, everybody was like, oh, she's a yogi, namaste, Zen mode and meditation. And so that's when I decided, no, I'm not only a dancer, or I'm not only a yogi, I'm a mover. Two things that dance and yoga have in common is movement. And we, as humans, we have our own body. We are a skeleton. And the skeleton, we have specific bones and specific muscles, and that's something that we cannot change. So we can only move a certain way. I can only lift my leg this way or this way. The range of motion is basically the same. I cannot grab the head and put it on my foot. So dance and yoga use the same body. We use the same instrument in all the sports or disciplines. In yoga, the language is Sanskrit. In dance, in ballet, the language is French. Passe, in ballet, passe, the step passe, is so similar to Virksasana, tree pose. In Balasana, child's pose, dancers use that pose all the time, child's pose. In Malasana, it makes me think of complie. Complie, that goes into squat. Then Ardha Chandrasana, it's half moon in yoga. It's so similar to battement en arrière. I have a skeleton, so I can study my body, and I can study and analyze the movement in my body. Now, if you ask me if I want to be only a yoga instructor, if I only want to be a dance teacher, I think what I want to be right now, I want to be a student. I'm not only a dancer, and when I'm in yoga, I'm not only a yogi. For the yogis, I am a dancer, and for the dancers, I am a yogi. So that's when I decided Andrea moves.